Ladies and gentlemen, the next leader of the Liberal Party of Canada and our future Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau.
Something positive. Stop forcing us to vote against the left, against the right. Allow us to vote for something. Because that's what this is about. Voting for. It's voting for the Liberal Party. It's voting for this campaign. But more than that, it's about voting for ourselves and for our families and for our communities and for the world that we know Canada needs to play a role in. This is the challenge ahead of us. This is the challenge we have, to be worthy of this extraordinary country that our parents and grandparents have built for us, have given to us. There are tremendous challenges right across this country, from coast to coast to coast, and beyond that, around the world. Challenges around environmental degradation, prosperous economies, and too much poverty. Challenges around social justice and human rights. And people everywhere are wondering if we, not just as a country, but around the world as a species, are going to be up to the challenges we're facing. And I know that we are. I know that we are because we've done it before. Because in improbable places, people have come together through hard work, through leaning on each other, to build an extraordinary future for themselves and for their families. And one of those places is Canada. This country has been defined by people coming from all over the world, willing to work hard, willing to build strong communities, and hoping to build, yes, success for themselves, but more importantly, a strong future for their kids. That's the story of this country. And that success, the successful story we've created, is what has allowed us to be that one country in the world that looks beyond differences, that understands that we are not defined by our origins, by our culture, by our religion, by our language. We are defined by our values. Values of openness, respect, willingness to work hard, a desire to be there for each other, compassion, a search for justice, for equality. These are the things that define our country. These are the things that define us as Canadians. But let's be honest, this is something that has faltered in the past years. And people can't quite even put their finger on it. Why? Because the country seems to be doing well? Because we're doing better than Spain or Greece, as this government keeps telling us? So why are we uncertain? More importantly, why do we have a government that is able to play up divisiveness and negativity in a way that never really had much traction in Canada before? What has changed? Well, what has changed is people are beginning to realize that even though over the past 30 years our economy has done extremely well, the Canadian economy has grown more than 100%, more than doubled in size. Over that same time period, in real terms, Canadians haven't had a raise. We haven't had more than a 13% growth in salaries when you talk about median family incomes. That's average middle-class incomes. So incomes are stalling, costs are rising, and therefore personal and household debts are exploding. And people are beginning to be worried